Okay, guys, listen, don't be mad if this is bad editing, but doggone it, that trial's on, and I got to watch it. Just know that I love you, so yeah, bye. Hey there. So if you watched yesterday's video, you already know what I'm about to eat. If you did not watch yesterday's video, then you don't know what I'm about to eat. So what I've kind of been doing is for a while now, I have been setting out 2 portions of meat, and each night I cook the supper portion, and then the next day's lunch portion. So last night I decided I was going to bring a taco bowl. So I did not have any. I prefer Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. And so I didn't have any Greek yogurt or sour cream. So I had to actually use, I used cottage cheese. And I wish I would have done what you had mentioned before, pureed it all up. I could have added a little liquid to it, thinned it out. But anyway, I wasn't about that life last night. So, but I know one of you said that you actually, when you buy your cottage cheese, you immediately start puree it up and make it into like a, a whipped, pureed. Oh, good grief, Terry! Just a pureed cottage cheese. So, what I could do is buy some more, and then maybe do part of it, whip up part of it, and then I could use it as sour cream instead of the Greek yogurt. That might be pretty cool if I do it like half and half. Because I was using it for a dressing one time, and so I love all the ideas that you all give me all the time. You guys have so many amazing ideas. So, by the way, if you're new, hi, I'm Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with a low-carb eating lifestyle. Part of that was carnivore. Part of that was keto. Part of that was tracking. Part of it was not tracking. So I've kind of done a lot of different ways, but all of it was low carb. So sometimes I was, 20 or below. Sometimes I was 30 or below or 50 or below. It just kind of just depended on where I was at. So anyway, so we are having, this is literally my favorite thing. I could probably make this at least 2 or 3 times a week, but and now that I'm back to all ground beef again, I just might be doing it more often. So, like I said, last night I had 1 pound of the 85% ground beef, and I cooked it, and then I put half in this, and I ate the other half last night. So there's just so much variety you can do with ground beef, so that's why I like it. But anyway, so my this part had it had some cabbage, zucchini, tomatoes, and rutabaga. I put in some salsa, and I put in some the Jihu sweet chili, and Thousand Island dressing. Oh, I'm telling you, yes. It was good. So that's what I'm gonna eat for lunch today. Lou's doing okay. He has got his cone. I picked him up yesterday, and he's got his cone. He's doing okay with this cone. It really takes a lot to rile him up. Like, he's just doing his thing, moseying along, and he just tolerates things so dang well. And he's still stubborn. Like if I want him to go outside or something, if he don't want to go, he ain't doing it. I'm here to tell you. But that's my boy. He's a good boy. I haven't told you last evening. Oh, you guys. So I like to let Sammy go outside with me to take out the trash. Sometimes I'll do Callie. She's a runner, and so I'm always afraid she'll take off running. So anyway, so last night Sammy went out with me because he listens. He will listen to me. The others, not so much. Anyway, my neighbors next door have a beagle. And I guess she's maybe about a year, maybe by now, maybe not quite a year. Anyway, Sammy loves everyone and everything. So we get out there and he sees that puppy and she's on a tie out. And he sees her and he's just sniffing, and then him and her start playing. And so here me and the kids we're having to play like jump rope over her leash, because she'd run one way and then she'd chase him and he'd chase her. It was just so perfect. I could not have asked for a better meeting than that right there. It was just so precious. And then Sammy got to meet the neighbor girls face to face, and he got to lick my neighbor's face a lot. I said, yeah, the husband is Mitch. And I'm like, yeah, Maggie ain't going to give you no kisses tonight till you wash your face. And she's like, exactly. So anyway, yeah, so it was neat. It was really cool because, like I said, it was the first time the kids got to meet one of my dogs outside the fence. And the first time, Sammy got to meet the dog face to face, seeing her little nose come under the fence. But anyway, it was just, I couldn't have asked for a more perfect meeting. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to eat. I got a webinar meeting at 11:30. And then I go meet with my supervisor. I think it's at 3 o'clock today. Let me just look. Let's see. Yep, at 3 o'clock. So I'll be saying my prayers before I go. It's not bad or anything. She's a nice supervisor. It's just, I always get nervous when I meet with people of authority. So I'm telling you what, if there was ever an investigation that I could, even if I didn't commit the crime, it don't matter. I have such a guilty complex that I'm going to probably act as if I did commit the crime, even when I didn't know anything about the people involved. So I just have a guilt complex. But all right, I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so we got some, it's 1 pound of 85% ground beef. I got I forgot what I used to call this one. Bertha's over there chilling out. We just got my neck size one down. So I'm going to cook this and I'll show you what I do from there. I don't really know how this is going to work because I took my my bacon press and I put some parchment paper over it, and then I want to make this one into a burger, and this one is just going to be ground beef. So I don't know if I can do them both in the same thing. We're going to find out. Hopefully I don't accidentally chop up my burger. So one day, either tonight or tomorrow's Terri is going to have ground beef with something. Oh, I think I know what I'll do. Anyway, and then the other day's tonight's Terri is going to have the ground beef with something. I'll get to that later. And then the burger is going to go with Terri tomorrow at work. So this is good. This is going to work. I'm experimenting because I'll have a burger for tomorrow. It's not a perfectly smushed together burger, but what's perfect about me? So I need to go ahead and get all this condiments and stuff ready. Okay, so I made up my salads last night. So I got my salad here. I'm going to add 60 grams of tomatoes. It's no rhyme or reason. It's just the number that I usually use. And if you can make it always the same, then you can carry your food from one day to the next. Or if like on, I don't know, Tuesday you did something and now it's Friday and you want to do it again, then you can go back to Tuesday and carry that over. So that's literally my salad right here. So put a little seasonings on it. So that's my salad for tomorrow. My burger is almost done, but I want to go ahead and make up a little bit of, well, let me find it. Hang on. All right. So I want to go ahead and make up a little side for my burger. I like tomato, and I like some pickles. So this is my no sugar added pickles. So I've got a little list going here. So I'm just telling y'all could do this easy peasy lemon squeezy. So these is actually zucchini that I pickled into, that I just cut up. Alrighty, one more. Alright, so there's that. And then I want some ketchup. So I'm going to zero. Whoa, 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 whoa. 63, 63, 63. Pickles, 63. Now we're going to do ketchup. And y'all, we're going to do some of this. Hang on. Oh, no, we got 50 seconds. All right, so let's see if we can get some ketchup in here. Come on. I like an even number. All right, 60. So 60 ketchup. And then we're going to add some cheese, but we got to wait because my thing's about to come out. So hang on just a second. Okay, we're back over here at the skillet. I pulled that burger out, and now I'm left with this. This is half of the ground beef. So now what I'm going to do, I want to wilt this cabbage down. And we'll get some seasonings on here in about, a few minutes. So I'm going to kind of stir this a minute. I'm telling you, you can just do all kinds of stuff out there, y'all. I know that I haven't cooked anything in a while because I kind of got in a phase where I didn't want a bunch of stuff. And quite frankly, at work today, I plugged in my supper and I was going to have 3 eggs. Well, you see where that is. So anyway, so now I'm going to cover this. And I'm going to let this wilt for about 3 minutes. That should give us enough time to figure out our lunch for tomorrow. Okay, so I would like to go ahead and put my cheese on my burger. So I keep my cheese in the freezer because I don't use it very often. So by keeping it in the freezer, I can just sprinkle some out. And tomorrow when I go to microwave this, what's a serving? 28 grams. So tomorrow, whenever I go to microwave this cheese will be nice and good. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, I didn't zero it out. Well, it ain't got that much cheese on it. Come on, fella. I should get some. I wish they made like a fat-free. I use fat-free cheese, by the way. You don't have to. I just do because it's lower calorie. So you do what works best for you. Remember, you and me are not the same, and we have different needs. So, all right. I'm going to call that one serving since I missed the first little bit. So don't be judging me on my fat-free cheese. I ain't afraid of fat. If I don't need it, I don't need it. There's going to be plenty of fat in that. So, cheese. Come on. Alright, so now I'll put the lid on this and the lid on my burger and my salad, and this is what you'll see me eat in tomorrow's video. And now we're going to get back to what we got in my skillet. So the other day at supper, I was telling you what I was eating, and I had said it was cabbage with tomatoes and beef. And one of y'all was like, ooh, give me that recipe. Well, it was just raw cabbage with tomatoes with salad dressing. So it wasn't anything that I cooked up. But I got to thinking about what that person said. Please forgive me. You know I don't remember my own name. But I got to think about it. I'm like, So tonight, that's what we're going to do. Some cabbage and some tomatoes. And then some dressings and whatnot. So or some sauces. Now I'm going to get all my sauces written down. And then we're gonna start putting them in. So give me just a second. Oil, Terri, sweet chili, and all right. Hopefully, editing Terri remember to cut that little pause out, but if not, she's probably watching the trial that Lori Vallow Daybell, because her brother took the stand today, and I had to go to a meeting whenever it was her turn. I heard a little bit of her, talking to him. So, all right. So anyway, so this is how it's going down. I'm gonna set this just so I can have accuracy. I'm going to zero it out, and I'm going to add it, put it back on there, so 25 grams. And that's how you can do stuff for your, to make sure you get what you get, okay? zero this out. This is toasted sesame oil. Don't ask me for measurements, y'all. You know, you done know. Okay, 10 grams. Alrighty. I feel like it was more than that, but I'm not going to argue. Alright. So, sugar-free G-Hughes teriyaki. Zero it out. And juga, juga, juga. I have not added any seasonings yet. 27. Now, I thought something might be interesting. I haven't done it before. A little rice vinegar. It may be disgusting, you guys, but you know your girl's got to try stuff out sometimes, so I'll just do a little. Woo! That's not a little, Terry. All right. So, like I said, I have not added any seasoning to it. What am I feeling? Well, you know I love my Greek seasoning on my Asian-inspired food. Chinese food. I don't know what you call it. Y'all know I ain't couth. I'm going to put a little bit of this. This is actually a steak. It's caramelized onion butter. Ooh, and let's add a little bit of this nutritional yeast. Don't ask. I do not know. I do not know why. But that's what sounds interesting. I'm sure I'll be adding more salt when we get to the other room. But oh, Bertha's getting out. Go out to pasture. I just don't remember what I called this one. I remember if she had it. Listen, if anybody remembers, let me know what I called it. I don't think it had a name, to be quite honest. Now I'm going to put in a little bit of this roasted garlic, rosemary, and sea salt. I just think that sounds good. All right. Now we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to turn it down on low while I cover it. And I'll get all this plugged in. And then and I'll meet you. Hang on. I'll meet you in the living room because I still got to do my creamy, and that takes 6 minutes, so I'll see you in there. Okay, so obviously the more veggies you eat, the more, then, hang on, I'm clicking this so I don't. You have Medicaid in the United States? The more veggies you eat, the higher your carbs are going to be. So you have to decide for yourself, hang on, are you okay with vegetables? Are you not okay with vegetables? I know there's some people who eat low carb and they don't count veggies at all. There's some people that are strict 20 grams, whether it's net or total. So you have to balance what's good for you. I personally don't have issues with veggies. So, you know, my net carbs, I think were higher. But again, it's because I got vegetables. So I personally don't feel. So here's the thing. We all come at this way of eating from a different perspective. And I say that because some of us, it's from eating bad, eating too much junk, processed food, whatever, too much. Some people like really have an autoimmune problem, a health problem. So some people really have to be careful exactly what they put in their mouth. And, you know, they have to watch because certain things are just really bad for them and make them really sick. I come at it from a perspective of eating too much. So I'm not overly, for me, I don't feel like vegetables is my problem. If I would eat more vegetables and less pizza, more vegetables and less French fries, I probably wouldn't be in the position I'm in, but that's okay. We're here now. So anyway, so when you see my macros, I'm just giving you a heads up. But now let's give this creation a try. Cooked cabbage with tomatoes and beef and Asian, China. I don't know what kind of seasonings I'm supposed to call them. Yo, that rice vinegar, I regret not putting that in stuff before. It's got like a little zing, like kind of at the tail end of it. Oh my goodness. Obviously it's too hot because I'm burning my mouth. But that's how it looks. Oh my stars and garters. That rice vinegar is perfect. Hang on now, let me cool down. We got to have another bite of this. I can't just stop talking and not have another bite. That's good. I'll definitely be making that one again. I don't know when, because I never know when I'm going to do what. It's always a surprise. I come home and I'm like, what do I feel like? And that's what I felt like. And then I got my creamy tonight. Pecan sticky bun for sure. Yeah. So that's it. Now hang around. You can see my macros. Please forgive any editing forgive any editing errors, because by George, I'm about to watch this trial, and I ain't gonna pay attention. I just got to let the video run. So if I miss cutting out something important, I love y'all, but I want to watch this trial. All right, bye.